Authentic by Magoma. This is Africa's leading platform transforming minds and creating mental shifts through content that informs, enlightens, and entertains. On this week's episode of Youth and Creatives in Development and Empowerment, I have a phenomenal woman with me here today. She's doing amazing things for amazing people, for her community, for our community, and for Kenya in general. And I'm certain that she will go regional and global. Welcome to Authentic by Magoma.
Thank you so much. My name is Joan Nabusoba. I'm from Momabsa, Kenya. Professionally, I'm a software developer. I do majorly mobile application development, but I enjoy women empowerment ventures, and that's why my colleagues and I started Pwani Teknowgalz. Yeah, it's because of that realization that there are fewer women in technology. So we saw that need of empowering women in technology. Yeah.
I'm curious, just as we go along that exact line, what are the gender stereotypes that are there in your field? You're a developer, software developer. I mean, can you imagine who edits my content? So what's that like? What is it about? And what kind of gender stereotypes have you had to overcome and are still trying to overcome?
When I came to Mombasa, I found two of my close friends who are founders as well of Pwani Teknowgalz. There is Ruth Kaveke, who's the director, Miss Aisha Abdul-Kader, who's the deputy. They're really working hard as well in the web development sector and also in the administration overall. They come from communities where technology itself is just a male-oriented course. That was very worrying because it was very new to me. We were classmates. You find that we are only 3 girls among 36 boys. And you find that you don't have that, you're not very free because the population of young women, or even as we are 3 years, but that interest of pursuing technology, making sure that you are innovative about it, wasn't really a strong suit among women that are there. And you find that most of them would just come to be encouraged to move to the business field, which is okay, I don't mind, but you find that that huge gap is really a problem because we need women thoughts, women minds. We're also consumers of technology, so we need to bring that perspective of women's creativity as well into technology. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. Now let's go back a little bit. Have you always been interested in technology and technological advancement since you were young? I'm someone naturally I told you, here's a phone.
Actually, I wasn't interested in technology. On a personal level, I was more into machineries. Yeah, my father yes, and my father is a mechanical engineer, so he would, at 6 years, 7 years, he would introduce me to generators, welding, and I would really find them very interesting, fascinating, and also the engine of his vehicle. When he calls a mechanic, I would be there to hand in apparatus, and it was cool.
You've said that when you were young, your father was a mechanical engineer and you got into it. Yeah. So guys, the day your car stalls, don't call the mechanic and tell them my name is not meaning. The names for those, and you should check out Pwani Teknowgalz on social media platforms. But before she shares their social media handles for Pwani Teknowgalz, I want to know why women empowerment and how does women empowerment merge together with software development and the technological world?
That's a fantastic question. So when we started Pwani Teknowgalz, it was just that to bridge the gender gap. But as we progress, to find that the problem is deeply rooted. First of all, there is lack of awareness about the technology as a field, and also you find that from marginalized communities, like in the deep communities that within Mombasa, you find that they don't have enough funds. Once someone has completed high school, because we also believe that building foundation at a younger age is much cooler than just going to universities and communities. So during those programs, you find that these young women are very curious. They have ideas, like programs like Technovation Girls. Girls build mobile applications to solve their community problems and compete globally. So after that, they are so interested to pursue STEM courses. But that transition is not there. There is no money to transition to colleges. So what do we do with them? They come to us, they tell us that, you know, I'm so interested in technology, I would really want to at least acquire this skill. And our goal was to make sure that these young women acquire employable coding skills. Like once you are done with web development, can you create a website for a client, a mobile application for a client, things like that, so that you can earn money, something like that. So these women came to us, and that's why we started initiatives exclusively to target these women, so that they can empower themselves. And you find that there is one key thing that really inspires me as a person, because especially just as women, because we've worked as women, the same women, for 7 years now, and you find that when you give knowledge to a woman who is very interested and focused to acquire this skill, they give back not only to the community but also to their families. They encourage their children, their spouses, they inspire them, and it's like an all-round empowerment. So it's not something that they only just acquire by themselves, but they also spread it out.
That is amazing. You sound like you're very passionate about what you do.
We love what we do.
That is amazing. So we are here at Sarova Pan-Africa for a UNESCO event, and that is actually how we met, virtually. Technology is very important to know now. You see why?
Absolutely.
So how did you get involved with UNESCO, and what does that mean going forward?
So funny story, we were interested actually at the Youth Mobile Department of UNESCO, and we just wrote a letter that we are interested to do a project with them because we're into women empowerment and technology, specifically on technology. And then it took 7 months, we got a response to do, at that time the pandemic had started.
7 months?
Yes, 7 months we got a response.
Expect that response?
No, it was just, I think it was something that was a long shot. Actually, my colleague Ruth was the one who suggested. She told me, you are passionate in mobile application development, do something about it. I encourage you to just write this, and then you can lead whatever project, and we'll be there to support you. So we started the first project that we did with UNESCO, that is with the Department of Youth Mobile, was called CODHAC COVID-19 edition, and that was to address the issues of the issues that have been affected adversely by the COVID-19 pandemic, and creating mobile solutions around them. So that's when that initiative, also CODHAC, stemmed to also reach 6 counties, because during the pandemic we had to do it virtually. So it was a fantastic journey. I know it was a rough time, but it was actually an advantage to us, because we expanded to reach 6 counties at that time. So these ideas, as we stem or as we grow, we delivered a very good report, and then that's when this project came. We were also very keen and interested in these women now building using more advanced technology to build something market ready, because at that time we were just building prototypes, showing them the possibilities of how much they can do with mobile applications. So we created initiatives like just internal initiatives, volunteer initiatives, because we are non-profit, where people would just acquire these skills, and then this MobiPiece opportunity came. Yeah, it came along. So it gave these women the chance to just continue building their mobile applications based on these skills, now to build market-ready applications and launch them. And I can say I'm really happy by the faith that UNESCO has had with us, because we've worked with them. This is the 2nd time, and we are hoping that they are going to be the 10th time, 100th time with them. Yeah, we are very hopeful here.
And may you receive. On to the final one, as I also request you to share your social media handles.
Absolutely.
On your Instagram, I'm always up with Pwani Teknowgalz on Instagram. I'm always checking them out. I saw that you had a cohort, and I don't want to say what it is about because I might misinform the viewers. So I'd like you to tell us what that was about.
Okay, the CODHAC, we have the CODHAC physical training, whereby these young women just from the local area in Momabsa, they come in physically to acquire employable web development skills. And then after that, they are able to build 2 website portfolios they not only acquire web development skills, they also acquire 3D printing, which is an emerging field. You find that if you are in the fashion industry, how can you use technology to make your fashion industry be, in the technology era or in the digital space
as vocal as possible,
within your area of expertise. So you find that these young women from different areas with different interests, they come to acquire these skills, and they're able to build 2 portfolio websites. And with these websites, so there are 2 dimensions to look at it. One is someone can be able to build these websites to enhance their business. So you find that one lady, for example, she's in the fashion industry, or she's an influencer, or she likes blogging, so she builds her site to make sure that she captures this, because a business without a website, there's no online, basically good online presence.
Joan, talk to me direct, stop cutting through the corners. Just tell me, Magoma, you need to.
You need to have a website.
Talk to me direct.
No, and we'll make sure you have that. That's our duty. Yeah?
Thank you.
So you find that they build their online presence with the skills that they have acquired within those 2 months. But this program, I can say it is a program that is voluntary, and that's why we raise funds for it. We have always been campaigning online to make sure that we raise funds for it, to facilitate, at least supporting the facilitators, and also paying the internet at the space, utilities like water, and also rent of our co-working space at Pwani Teknowgalz. So we share a lot about it because we also feel that young women within Momabsa and beyond, they can be inspired to have that courage to acquire technology skills and use it in their different perspectives. For example, if you just want to acquire technology skills to be a web developer, you're in the right place. Or if you want to acquire this skill to enhance your business, you're also in the right place. We accommodate that. So you find that with these young women, we want to make sure that when they come to our space, they feel safe, because we are women-led, we have an exclusive space for us. So that's why we have this initiative. So that's why we have also a campaign for this, to raise funds for this program specifically to support it.
So I hear that 1, you're doing something amazing. 2, you cannot do it without funds. It's very important. So if someone out there, they're probably watching and they would like to contribute towards Pwani Teknowgalz and the Mobilis Hackathon, what can they do? How can they reach out to you?
Okay, so first of all, we have our socials. You search Pwani Teknowgalz. Teknowgalz is TEKNOW, and then GALZ. Yes, Pwani Teknowgalz. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And then we have a website, pwaniteknowgalz.org. There is a donate page. You can be able to give, even if it's 50 shillings, 100 shillings. We are donating or fundraising via the Changa platform to make Code Hack possible. We are actually in the 3rd cohort. We are super excited that the impact has been far-reaching. And also these young women from the previous cohorts have been coming back to volunteer and give back based on the skills that they acquire. So it's a huge and very motivating program to us.
Thank you. Do you have a parting shot for us before we wind up?
What I can say is I want to encourage the young women out there to continue building your skills. Technology is one thing that if you are interested in, you can always thrive in it. So I want to encourage young women, whatever skill that you want to acquire, just go for it. And also, because women, we like sharing our skills, we like nurturing our community. Whatever skill you have, please always feel free to share and give back to the community as well.
Thank you, Joan, and thank you for coming to Authentic Mamagoma. Guys, please follow Pwani Teknowgalz with a Z and a K on social media platforms. Donate through their website. Reach out to them if you need anything. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, do not be dismayed, do not feel like you're heartbroken. As she said, the women gain the skills and they go to impact not only their communities but also their families, their husbands, and they motivate them. So somehow you're reached out to. It's just that they focus, which is an amazing, amazing thing. I commend you for what you do. Thank you for empowering women on behalf as a woman. Yeah, I need a website for sure. Guys,
we'll take care of that.
Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye.